Oh shit, 2 familiar cards. Wowee, how epic. Farming familiars is so fun. At least this is the last badge I have to do. I could just wait for Limina, but man, that'd be too easy. Yo, what's up, Sing Song, Sing Song? How you doing, bud, man? I'm sure off work. Fuck me, man. I just woke up. I just clocked in, you know what I'm saying? Interesting looking game, yeah. It's an ancient fucking game, but nostalgia combined with good updates. I just like Korean grindy games, if you can't tell. And I think a lot of people, Lost Ark was their first Korean game that they've ever played. And for me, I think this is my first Korean MMO. Which is why I have such a mental deficiency to grind. Okay, you got the spider. Played RuneScape when you were younger, so you never really looked. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I played a shitload of RuneScape too. So, RuneScape, when I was smaller, I could never really play for very long periods of time. Which is strange. Your first was L Sword. Huh. I've played L Sword, but damn. I always thought L Sword was a game that people would try like after they played MapleStory and they got bored of MapleStory and they were like, I kind of want to try something else but similar. Because that's how I ended up trying Law Tale way back in the day. I played the shit out of Law Tale for a while. Combination of colorful weeby anime game and your video game addicted ass is matched too well. What about fly for fun? I feel like if you want some, like, anime weeby shit. Oh, excuse me. If you wanted some, like, colorful anime weeby shit, fly for fun is a pretty good option. Well, there's a familiar card right there, but I'm starting this easy, eh? So I can't move. My hands are bound. Oh, I need to fucking get rid of some of this shit. Hello, kitty man. How are you doing? You're very cold, kitty man. What do I need? Mineral badge. I just got that. I need like half of these fucking things still. Oh no, I don't need big spider or cart bear. I need like 4 more. So I guess I need all this shit. And then this shit. Okay. Sure, man. You got your hands full with Lost Ark? Man, I did my hard mode at con run last night. And I was just not feeling it. But I have not been feeling it for a while, to be fair. Aw, hi kitty man. You usually don't come up on my desk anymore. Hi. Would you like a pet? Yes. Aw. I have a wet cat on my desk. Huh, I'm a wet pussy magnet, am I right? Ah, shit, got him. Hi, buddy. Oh, okay, bye. I don't think he liked my joke. It's okay. He'll be back. They always come back. I don't know if I'm burnt out with Lost Ark or I'm just burnt out with the people I play with or what. It's not like I have much more fun pugging shit either. Oh, that's a familiar card. Oh, that's a security system, enhanced security system. Wowee. Burnout from slow progression? Well, without divulging too much, like, personal information, I think a lot of it has to do with, like, I think Lost Ark, I had tied a lot of my enjoyment of the game to, like, a particular person. Not even that I necessarily played the game with, but like a particular person. You know, like you have a game that you kind of play. Sometimes I'll have like a game that I play with like a specific friend, or like that I'll always play while talking to a specific person. Right? And I guess I kind of tied Lost Ark to one of those people, and now that person's kind of like busy with their own life and whatever, so we don't really talk too much. So I think like maybe subconsciously I'm sad about that. I don't know. I mean, I know for sure I am, because I enjoyed just fucking around, you know, playing the game, talking to them. But it is what it is, I guess. It's definitely a combination of things. It's also not great that I don't really feel compelled to make a Soul Eater at all. Like, I'm probably still gonna do it, just because it's an express event, right? But, like, I don't have any, like, desire to make the character. So, like, maybe I'll get a video or two out of it, but I don't really care about the character. And I don't think it would be very enjoyable to record. Can I please get the familiar card? I'm so tired of this. I was farming familiar badges for like an hour and a half already this morning while I was uploading today's video. So I've been at this shit for a little bit already, and this is not the most engaging content MapleStory has to offer, I'll be the first to say it. Why the fuck does the jet dust still drop, man? The class doesn't exist. Give me a familiar card. Oh my god, I got the familiar card. Thank God. The Lord is real. He's heard my prayers. At least this map has more mobs, so this shouldn't take as fucking long. Yeah, there's a familiar card right there. We are almost done with this shit, thank the Lord. What am I missing? I'm missing AF Android and broken DF Android. You got it, boss. Guess I'll just go to the hybrid map. Why not? Item's called a broken part, man. It looks like a fucking plunger. Who are you fooling? Silly Nexon. Oh, I have an Android. I have an AF Android. I just need broken DF Android, and we're done. Honestly, this is probably one of the greatest days of my life. Big Daddy. What you doing down here, Big Daddy? Not talking, huh? Fair enough. Oh my god, I got the familiar card, thank god. Go to Mushroom Shrine, good music there. Oh my god. I have to record a fucking clip of this shit now. Alright, nobody make fun of me. I gotta do work. Hold on. Alright, so Captain's Log, we just spent about 3,000 hours down in the fucking mineral mines to get this last badge, but the problem with that is, it's not the badge that I said I was going to go for initially. I said I was going to go for the snow badge. I spent like an hour grinding for snow witches. She was being a snow bitch, didn't get any of them, so I said fuck it and went to the mineral badge instead. Either way, it doesn't really matter. It's a replaceable badge that we're going to replace later, but for now, it is fine. Swap that in. Also means we have 10 badges, which means we have... Well, we don't have it yet, but we should have our third familiar slot. As soon as we get done talking to this cat girl robots. Yeah, we have 3 familiar slots now. And this is relevant because we have Mr. Boss Beast. Very cool. I have actually 3 useful bossing familiars, which is the goal. XD. Okay, easy clip. God, my inventory's a fucking mess. Jesus Christ, man. How do I fix this shit? Guess I could sold to that guy, but I gotta go to my main lady, Luna. Oh, Lord. Get rid of that shit. Okay, that looks a lot better. This is a mess, but I can extract all that shit. God, all these shitty fucking green adventurer capes from when I was grinding Snow Witch. Okay, well that shit looks fine for now. I should do a battle analysis and see if I can go to a different map, but I think I'm too lazy for that. EBH. If I swap this, it doesn't swap my badges, right? Yeah. I should probably do another Legion character, but I just don't feel like it. But do I feel like doing a WAP? Not really. What good Legion blocks am I missing? Good. I'm trying to find this fucking spreadsheet that has like the list of every Legion block effect in existence. I thought I favorited it, but I guess I didn't. And now I'm paying the ultimate price. Sad. I guess this one's from 2019, so it's better than nothing. Let's look for flat luck. I have Ho Young, I have Dual Blade, I have Kadena, I have Nightwalker, I have Shadower, I have Xenon. So I think I have all the flat luck ones. I have Shade. I wish I had Zero, but I don't have a Zero made, and you can't make a Zero. Could make Explorer Bowman. Don't know if I would use the Explorer Bowman link, but they also have crit from their Legion, I think. Okay, Explorer Bowman it is. Off fork now, you have undivided attention, bro. You do not need to give maplestory or me your undivided attention. Because it's fucking 8 a.m. and I don't know what I'm doing. I just know I want to be doing something. So I'm going to do something. What does RNG want me to look like? Sure. Sure. Fucking... Epic Gamer 9000. Oh, 900 it is. 5 p.m. here. Nice. I think this is like the most normie schedule I've been on consistently. Not necessarily a good thing, but it's just what I've been doing.
So was he born.
Oh my god, there's voice acting in this shit?
And when the
That's so
pitch-black
cool.
sunset stains the northern sky, another maple leaf will herald his coming.
So true, Sugar. Ba 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 I can actually play the game. Well, I can't play the game, but I can continue the cutscene. I'm just thinking about Lost Ark in the back of my mind. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. It's like I have 4 icons I should run this week. No, I have 3 icons. I forgot I ran an icon yesterday for a video. Today's video. Honestly, I was super tired. And it feels like every time I make a video for a raid, I'm always super fucking tired. So I just act like a complete jackass. Not that that's any different than, like, my normal demeanor, right? But it's interesting, is what I'll say. Skip. Holy shit. Just got 100,000,000 level ups. Call me the level up king. Guess I'm gonna make this a marksman just because I feel like it. I'll give somebody some good arrow blow. Hell yeah. Archer mastery, crit shot, and fucking give me the flash jump, brother. Give me the orbs, give me the flat attack. Give me the percent damage, give me the XP. Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Why underscore not? Solus better. How many stacks does it have? 5 times, so 10%? 11%? Sure. Yo, what's up, Blitzel? I'm playing my new favorite game, Roblox. Of course you can't use Maple Guide at level 10. Why would I even try? Why would I even try? One of those, one of these, one of those. I don't have any gold pots in here because I hate progression, apparently. Does it really matter? The answer is no. And I don't feel like relogging to get gold pots, so I won't. You can't make me, and I won't do it. How you been, man? You still playing, what the fuck is it called? You were not playing Lost Ark, but I don't remember what game you were playing. Chloe's the one who's playing MapleStory as well. I don't remember what game you were playing. But are you still playing that game you said you were playing? You know? You know the one. League? Was it League? Is that what it was, man? Shit. Not even TFT, I'm guessing. Fucking actual League. Like actual Vomit City. Brand of Savage Terminal. Holy shit, this music is way too intense for me right now. If I do this. That's still hella loud, man. This is like 0%, and then it's like 100%. Yeah, some ARAMs here and there are fun. Dude, I've never been somebody who liked ARAMs in any of those games. I hated ARAM and Smite. Hated ARAM in League. Just something about it is just not fun to me. Just been coding. Okay, Mr. fucking 3,000 IQ points. No, but for real, that's cool. Hopefully you've been finding stuff that you're enjoying doing. And not just doing stuff that you feel like you should do for the sake of doing it. How is CS2? I know there's a lot of drama around CS2. But how is the actual game? I imagine it's fine. Since it's just different... I was gonna say it's different Counter-Strike. It's not even different. It's just updated engine, isn't it? Think you were that way with Lost Ark? I think a lot of people... Hold on, I have to read this and I can't talk and read at the same time. Oh, so double tap up to up jump instead of jump up. Okay, cool. We're good. But I think a lot of people get that way with Lost Ark for some reason. And I think it's because the game is good at making you feel like you have to play it all day, every day, or there's no reason to even bother playing it at all. When in reality, it's just not the case. Taking a break from the game without feeling bad about taking a break is like the most liberating and helpful thing you could possibly do with that game. If you don't feel like playing it, just don't play it. Eventually, you will want to play it again. Not because you feel like you have to, but because you want to play the game. And that's why you should play games, right? Because they're supposed to be fun at the end of the day. Obviously, you can argue that, well, I'm a competitive player and I just want to be good. But it's like, yeah. I get it, I hear you. Go back to Iron 1, Valorant, brother. Train running late by 11 minutes. Bro, our public transport here, where I am, transit, is so bad. But I'm glad to hear it's not only here that it's fucking terrible. Level 30 bow. Sure, man. I should have maxed out mastery. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just mainly the gameplay loop, got tired of it. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Eventually, you just feel like you're gaining nothing from doing the, like, core loop of the game, right? Whether it be just doing dailies over and over again in preparation for content drops or what have you. I think public transport being bad is standard, except in some European countries. Yeah. And I mean, it's not even that bad here, honestly. Especially for, like, how small the town I live in is. But it's just frustrating when shit is late by a lot. Especially when you need it to not be late. Or it's very early when you need it to not be early. And you need it to be on time. But as far as public transit goes, I very much support public transit. I don't have my license because of a multitude of reasons, and they're all self-imposed. I just have no desire to want to drive. I know how to drive, I've just never bothered getting my license. I'm a walker or a public transitor, man. Luxembourg, mostly on point. Yeah, I'd imagine, right? Because Luxembourg is like one of those places that, at least in my American eyes, is like not terrible with it, right? Especially since it's a smaller area. The idea of efficiently doing raids and dailies to RNG and hand gear to unlock more raids you need to do for efficiency. Yeah, I mean, once you start looking at it like that, it's probably time to be like, maybe I need to go do something else for a little while. Maybe you come back later, maybe you don't. You know? You don't know. The only thing that you know is how you feel in the moment, right? You love driving, but you have to pay parking tickets on workdays. Yeah, parking is really annoying, amongst other things. I also enjoy having the additional time to myself to do stuff during transit, which you lose if you're driving, on top of the myriad of other, like, actual environmental positive reasons to not drive. Obviously, in some places, you just can't avoid it, and it's like, whatever. But I feel like a lot of people don't realize how many benefits there are to public transit. Even discounting, like, environmental stuff, right? And gave me a tip in the comments that helped a lot. I mean, at the end of the day, my mans, it literally is just fucking random. If the game wants you to get something, it'll let you have it. If not, you're just gonna get a dick in your butt without your consent. And that's just kind of how Lost Ark rolls. Bottom line is, like I said, game gives you it, it doesn't, yeah. Come back when the attitude about the game changed and you want to do raids because they're fun. Doesn't really help that the group of friends you main playing with also recently quit. Yeah. I'm in a weird spot with Lost Ark 2 because it's not even like the people that I played with quit. It's more like I had a sort of weird attachment to the game with someone. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else does this or it's just like a really me weird thing. But like, I would always have a friend that I would talk to while I played Lost Ark. And they didn't play the game at all. But it's like, it just kind of became the norm and it felt right. And now that I don't really talk to them anymore, just something feels off. I don't know, it's bizarre. And obviously that's not the only reason why I'm like kind of slowed down on the game right now. It's just a content drought and I don't really feel like doing anything. But I think that's definitely affecting my want to play the game as well right now, which is bizarre. Last time you took a bus, one dude sat you, which I don't have a problem with. So much gunk. This sort of coughing all over the place. Well, I mean, okay. Like I said, there's pros and cons, but I think a lot of people don't look at nearly as many as the pros as there are cons, right? I'm not saying that public transit is like a perfect piece de la resistance experience. In fact, I've been accosted by more crazy old religious ladies on a bus than anything else in my life. But it gives you a story to tell, you know? But sometimes, yeah, you just don't want to deal with the fucking crazy people. Which I totally get. From a content creator standpoint, why do I think there aren't more Loa progression series? Maple has a shitload of them. So I think at the core, I mean, okay, maybe I'm wrong here, and correct me if I am wrong, but I have watched a lot of Maple progression series. Typically just because I like putting on things similar to what I'm playing, right, on the second monitor. So naturally, if I see like a 2-hour video, I slap that on and I just fucking let it play. But from what it seems to me, Maple progression series typically are focused around solo progression and sort of building around that rather than progression in a whole, if that makes sense. Whereas with Lost Ark, I feel like progression is a lot different in that the amount of solo progression you can do is very limited. In that every progression series would simply just be, hey, I did Ignia Token, or hey, I did Sea Bounty. And then everything else would always just be, hey, I did Vulcan with a bunch of 1580s who carried me, smiley face. Yeah, the Iron Man series that Gaia Gaming was doing was super, super good, and I think that's sort of the aspect in which it can work. Because you'd have to lock yourself behind some sort of challenge that prohibits you from just skipping the actual progression in the game itself, right? And it would also have to limit you to play with, like, other Iron Men. Because if you just grouped with other people who aren't Iron Men, then again, that kind of defeats the whole purpose. I'm just not convinced that a progression series would work in the traditional sense in Lost Ark, which is why you don't see any of them. And the ones that you do see, like the Iron Man series by Gaia, is like, I mean, it's self-imposed challenges. And self-imposed challenge series is, just in general, are, like, enjoyable to watch. At least in my opinion. In my Gearing 5x3 stuff, I wouldn't even really call it progression. I just like making videos on that stuff because I always have a lot of people asking me, hey, how do I make 5x3s? And it also, usually those videos do very well because they get a lot of engagement because a lot of people always have an idea in their head about how they can do something better than you did, so they gotta let you know. And it's like no amount of me saying, hey, I'm a content creator, I'm buying this 10 quality ring for 20k now for the video. If you were actually doing this and not making a video, I wouldn't recommend doing this. It doesn't matter how much you say that in the video, they will still comment it. Why'd you buy the 10 quality ring? So I don't know. Free engagement is free engagement. Which is kind of annoying because I like responding to comments, but not when the comments are just like that. Because what do you respond to that with? I've probably seen PTR Striker changes. Any thoughts on them? I haven't seen them super in depth, but I know vaguely the changes. I mean, I think they look fine. Maple Prog series just kind of end up being a recap for the loot from that week. I think in the end, like the mid to end game, they definitely do. But until you get to that point, it is a lot more involved because there's a lot more steps to make your account, right? How you decide to go about your Legion, how you decide to go about your links, what links you decide to level, what gear you decide to cube in order to like unlock your ability to clear 3-door, how you're able to clear 4-door, your first Lotus, your first Lotus Damien clears, stuff like that. I definitely think the early progression series from a MapleStory standpoint is much more engaging than Lost Ark. Which is why I think they do so well, right? Like, my progression series on MapleStory is quite literally me just clicking the record button whenever I'm about to do anything in the game that I think is, like, quote-unquote, a milestone. It's definitely not the best way to do it, but it's what I've been doing. Also, holy shit, I'm level 39 and I'm still just killing these fucking things. You guys are such a distraction. I love you all, though. I've played the story. Yes, I want to skip it. I was gonna say, is there a way I can not lose my combo? But the answer to that question is a fat fucking no. What do I mean? Only find the new hitbox for blast formations sick? I mean, yeah, but like, I know there was a lot of weird tripod changes for things like Tiger Emerge. And I'm not convinced. Excuse me, I'm not convinced that all of those things are like a banger positive. But I think overall it'll end up being good. Oh, level 32 crossbow. Get bent. Any sick potential on this bad boy? 2% int? Woohoo! Shit! Alright, bro. MapleStory started to interest you when you saw the guy leveling you 300? Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Because people gotta do what they gotta do to keep themselves motivated and also not completely losing their fucking marbles. Nice. Passive booster. Any class with a passive booster is just goated straight away. And any class without a passive booster is fucking butthole. That's just a fact. Yo, what's up, Nufu? That's the biggest grinder you saw ever. I think, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were here or not, but like, I feel like Lost Ark is most people's baby first Korean MMO, and there's not very much grinding in Lost Ark compared to the majority of Korean MMOs. So when people see you do a little bit of grinding, like me, and I have like 400 mil silver, and they're like, whoa, dude, you're crazy. It's like, bro, I'm not even a fraction of the majority of what Korean grinders could do. That's why I always I'm like weirded out by the people who say I RMT. It's like, if I RMT'd, I would tell you. And also you would probably know, because I would have level 10 gems on every alt instead of level 9s and level 7s like a fucking welfare peasant. And also I would have a 25 Econ weapon. It's like, I don't not buy gold because I think it's lame or whatever. I mean, I probably wouldn't do it still, even if I could, but for my alts and things like gems, maybe. But it's just weird to me. Because I don't even grind that hard compared to, like, the top grinders. And I get comments like that. Some people are just good at doing mindless shit over and over. Some people enjoy it. I'm one of them, man. If I get in the zone, I could do this shit for hours on hours on hours every day. MapleStory seems fun. I think MapleStory is in one of the best spots it's ever been in, and probably ever will be in. So if you have any interest in MapleStory at all, when the new patch comes out on the 14th, consider giving it a try. But I totally understand not wanting to find another game that's reminiscent of something like BDO levels of grind. But I mean, like, I liked MapleStory because of nostalgia, but like, I'd be hard-pressed to say now that MapleStory isn't, like, a decent game. Has a lot of problems still, but a lot of the problems that were major have been fixed. Maple learning curve is dog without something to guide you. Yeah, but I... Again, maybe this is just because I'm a Korean MMO biased person, but I feel like any Korean game is like that, right? Because they have systems upon systems upon systems that you have to learn. I mean, like, you take a look at BDO. A new player is going to have a hell of a time trying to figure that shit out, too. Look at Lost Ark, even. You fucking try to hop into Lost Ark as a new player, you're going to be absolutely fucking lost. I don't necessarily think that's a good thing, but I just kind of think it's a thing with the nature of the games, right? Trust me, just tell me I'm RMTing. I mean, even if I did RMT, I would do it through, like, legitimate means. But it's just like, I can't afford that, bro. I can't afford paying off my credit card bills as it is. I've been dipping into savings every month for the last, like, year and a half. That's also why my internet's still potato, because I can't afford to upgrade it. But I'm a grinder, man. We'll get there. I believe. I believe that. The only time I spend money on Lost Ark is when I'm doing it for a video and I know I can get something out of that video. That's the only time I can really justify it. Our video on the MapleStory iceberg. Yeah, I watched that guy's video too. It was pretty good. It was good background noise. Working on links. I am just leveling this character mostly so I have 5,500 Legion. I'm like 140 off. And I don't feel like grinding a whap. So used to Nightwalker flash jump. Am I gonna make a Soul Eater? Yeah, probably, but I'm not like super excited for it or anything. It's just like I'm gonna use my Express on it probably. But I don't feel strongly about it. I bind this. If I do this, okay, that fixes it. That's fine. Sure. New game came out last night. The fuck are you playing now, man? I feel like you're playing a new game every day. You're passing around these games like they don't even mean anything to you, man. You gotta be nice to them, treat them right. Will I make a short video about power progression in MapleStory? So, and I mean, I don't like typically leaking things because I'm not sure if I'm going to end up following through with what I say. But my next, like, quote-unquote bigger MapleStory video idea that I have is, since New Age is coming up, and I think that's going to bring in a lot of newer / returning players who aren't maybe super familiar with all the systems in the game, I'm going to go over some of the more important systems that people probably should know about and why they should know about them and why it matters. So I'm talking about things like IED and why it matters and why it's really important and why you shouldn't ignore it. Stuff like of that nature. Because I think IED is one of those things that a lot of people don't understand. And it's not explained at all, really. Because it's like, ignore enemy defense seems like pretty self-explanatory on paper, right? And if you had like 70% ignore enemy defense, you'd be like, shit, that's fucking sick, bro. But in reality, 70 IED is like fucking dog shit. But I was thinking about making a video kind of like that and explaining things that aren't so immediately obvious, right? But we'll see if I end up doing that or not. Greed is good, just like Dark and Darker, but smaller company. Be grinding this one hard, gonna be streaming it. Are we seeing the return of kick.tv.com/government/imnufu/.gov.tk? Nodes are better than stats. I mean, yeah, that's also a good one. But I think people talk about the importance of nodes much more than they talk about the importance of, like, IED. So newer players, I think, will have an idea of, hey, nodes get talked about a lot. Probably should fuck with some nodes. That's basically what I plan to make. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what I plan to make in that regard, but I do want to do more things in that vein in relation to newer / returning players that don't have, like, massive amounts of knowledge. All you need to do is show before and after of like 70 PDR versus 85 PDR. And so, well, see, that's another thing too, right? Is I'm not even talking about necessarily like the impact and the importance of IED itself, but also like how IED adds on to itself, right? Because let's say, for example, you have 80% IED, right? And you get an item that adds 20% IED. How does that get calculated? The majority of people aren't going to know. It adds 20% of the missing IED, right? So it adds 20% to get you to that 100% IED. You will never be able to hit 100% IED in this game unless you have a source of 100% IED. Because it adds a percentage of the missing value, right? And I don't think a lot of people understand that. On top of just people not understanding the importance of the stat itself. And when I say people, I'm obviously referring to newer players here. Because it's not immediately obvious, right? People talk about mainline stat. That's also another thing. Because back when I used to play MapleStory back in 2016, like, the meta was 2-line legendary, like, all of your shit instantly, always, no matter what. But obviously that has shifted massively. It's taken me a little bit to understand that cubing for potential, kind of an afterthought on pretty much everything that isn't your WSC. It's all about the fucking stars, baby. So, like, 2-line unique, probably good enough for most of your gear. For a long time. But yeah, I'm planning on making a video or series of videos that try to help newer players or people that are interested in picking the game up and learning more under the surface level of mechanics, I guess, interactions. Because, I mean, I'm not going to claim to know everything about this game. I fucking know very little about this game compared to what I used to. But I have the luxury of having time, whereas I think a lot of people don't have the time. Or if they do have the time and they want to learn, they're not sure what to search to learn. And I think at the end of the day, I really just like helping people. So it's a win-win for me. And I guess I'll address the elephant in the room. Bro, why is Nufu such a loser? I mean, listen, man. He's doing his best, okay? Don't bully him too hard. Just because he didn't send you feet pics doesn't mean you gotta go in on him like that, alright? This is a family-friendly stream full of good Christian values on my goddamn Minecraft server. And I will not stand for this. So kiss and make up before I make you kiss and make up, and you don't want that. Probably should have just max piercing arrow. 20 dex was not worth the points. Do I know why Niru got banned from Twitch? No fucking idea. I gotta admit, I'm very not in the sphere of streamers and things that streamers do. I'll be the first to say it. Something with the yoga ball. Guess I can try copper drakes. There's a meso bag here, but nobody's killing. Mine now. Thumbnail guy's on vacation. I'll be back in a couple days, question mark? I'm mostly amazed at how much I've improved at making thumbnails, despite not making thumbnails for, like, half a year. Plus. Like, they're not great, but they're, like, not trash. They're just not great, you know? Instead of them being fucking dog shit tier like they used to be. Depending on how lazy I am, though, sometimes they get really bad. Some days we like to phone it in. Go to Skelly Dogs? I don't like the Skelly Dogs map. I also don't like how small they are. They intimidate me. Bunch of ankle biters. Love the dog shit thumbnails. I know you do. They have a certain charm for sure, but like also I'd prefer my thumbnail to be like boring and clean instead of dog shit and unique. My profile picture for my Discord server and my channel will be the legacy item. Nothing else needs to be legacy. The last Arconomics thumbnail was something I spent a lot of time on, and I was really proud of it. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Old me could never do something that shitposty at that level of quality. That level of quality being, like, firmly medium mid. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm a hacker. I'm a bot. I'm a bot. I'm a bot. Level 70 crossbow. Sure. Pollo and Frito portal that isn't dog shit. Don't mind if I do. Arconomic thumbnail is a bit hard to... Yeah, that's the one thing that I am still not great at. I have ideas in my head that don't translate the greatest to thumbnails. And I knew that wasn't going to be God's greatest thumbnail in terms of readability. But I sacrificed the readability for the fact that I just wanted to make something cute and fun. So I did it. Oh, I'm a COD pro. Hold on. Holy shit, chill, bird. But I definitely know what you mean, and I'm definitely aware of it. I'm just not good enough at figuring out how to translate some of the designs that I have in my head into something that will be more readable on a thumbnail. And I think if I do more thumbnails, that's a skill that I will eventually get better at. Try to change the background to black and text. Yeah, I know. I definitely know that stuff, but it's just like a size thing, right? Because you have to understand, most people view YouTube on their phones, and most people are going to see the thumbnail at, like, what? Something like 344p or something? I don't remember the actual resolution that you get to see it at, but it's very, very small. Which is why you typically see thumbnails with little text, and if there is text, the text is huge. Because otherwise, it's just not readable. Obviously, color blending and color theory is a very important part of the thumbnail making. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of the problem is just the text is too small. And I was aware of that, unfortunately. You only watch my YouTube videos on your 95-inch OLED Super Premium Ultra Omega HD 8K $7,000 TV. Can't help but notice you didn't add, like, smart in there anywhere, you know? Got a 7K dumb TV, bro? Miss me with that. My fucking... I tweet exclusively from my Samsung smart fridge. I'm still waiting for you to tell me what you get. Come on, Blitzel, you can't just fucking leave the class with a cliffhanger. What do you get? Explain. True, my soundbar's so expensive, your audio just sounds naturally British. British? It's like one of the few good things America has ever done, right? Throwing those fucking tea bags into the water. Fuck yeah, America, dude. Stop saying gold and start saying quid. I need to just start randomly doing weird shit in random videos like that. Like the next 5x3 accessory building video, instead of just saying gold, I'll refer to it simply as like pounds. Got 170k pounds in the bank. What the fuck is a kilometer? I think it's like a guitar attachment, maybe a pedal or something. I'm not sure. A kilometer. Oh god, that's a lot of text that I don't feel like reading. What skill do I level? Mortal Blow? Seems like shit. Oh, I gotta go pee. Somebody tell me what to level, please. Sorry, I almost fell in, and then I had to pet my cat and feed him, just because, you know how it works. Level my charisma stat. Which one of these is charisma, do you think? Well, summons are probably good. This is just a passive that makes my shit better. Right? Yeah. Oh, that's just a lot of words. The fuck is this then? Oh, it has a cooldown, so it's a skill that I don't give a shit about. Reckless Hunt. I know Reckless Hunt's good. Sure. Guess I'll just 1 point every other passive and call it a day. Stairway to the Sky time. Woo! You're just thinking about it? Don't think MapleStory will ever pull you in as it reminds you of the good old days? What do you mean? Elaborate. Elaborate, my friend. Yo, what's up, Jasco? How you doing, big man? Teeny bit of MapleStory, mostly Grand Chase in 6th, 7th grade? Oh, that's what it's about. Grand Chase is a fucking game name I haven't heard in a long time. Hope my pee was crystal clear. It wasn't too bloody this time around, so I hope that's a good thing. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well, all things considered. Like, am I perfect? Of course not, but for this current situation that, you know, life has found me in, I'm doing okay. I mean, clearly I can't be doing too bad if I'm streaming 2 days in a row. And again, I'm not going to be streaming every single day, but I am going to be streaming more consistently. That is a promise. I promise you that much. Something about running home from bus stop, listening to Linkin Park while doing dungeons on Grand Chase to farm job promotion mats. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the kind of nostalgia I have in this game. A lot of it's mostly erased now because of how just different the game is and how much I've played it since then, but that shit's real. And it's fucking hog_champ, as the kids would say, I think. Brother Chris getting STDs, I'm so proud of you. I'm not, bro. I'm virgin. We've been through this. Nufu said I'm his fucking father when that's just factually not possible. I'm saving myself for marriage. And even then, I'm not sure. Because that's a sin. And I ain't no fucking sinner, boy. Keep grinding? Hell yeah, dude, I'm grinding. That's all I know how to do. If I couldn't grind, I would be fucking doomed. Straight up. Is Reckless Hunt a toggle? No, okay. I feel like it used to be a toggle. So I swear Phantoms used to steal Reckless Hunt. I'm out here peeing bloody, it means have an STD. I mean, I could just have, like, you know, had some issues with a door. And the door closing on my massive schlong. I feel like there's multiple options. Not that I would know, I'm just offering potential possibilities, okay? I'm not saying that's what happened or didn't happen. I guess I just maxed that. Do I want to max anything else? Oh, that's just a straight telly. That seems fucking broken. Blur? Please let me on the bouncy pad. Thank you. How do I deal? Look, I don't know how you would deal with that because it was just a hypothetical, right? I was just offering an explanation that could be real. Not necessarily is. It's just merely a game theory. You guys are trying to catch me slipping. How the fuck do I teleport back to this piece of shit? Use the skill again while holding the down arrow key to replace my previous marker. Oh, so I did the thing that I shouldn't have done. I should have just pressed it. But I pressed it like it was Urda Shower. That's my bad. That's my bad. My parents were in America for vacation recently and they brought me flaming hot Cheetos because we don't have them here and my shit's blood red. Well, why do you think I was pissing red? I'll let you figure that out. All I'm saying is Cheetos look cylindrical for a reason. Friends have given you a warning in Baldur's Gate for showing up naked. Sounds like you need to give them a warning for trying to warn you by asserting your dominance. And this is not legal advice, though. Obviously, you're free to do whatever you like. But I'm just saying, you should probably do that. Can't focus on killing goblins with your rock hard gnome cock out. I don't ever want to read the words gnome cock out ever again. And I don't think that's like a crazy ask of me. Like, I feel like that's pretty reasonable. I'm offended. I just feel like you're getting into dodgy territory, right? You're totally free to express your gnome, wiener however you like. But it's like Professor Oak always used to tell you, man, there's a time and place for everything, right? When am I gonna play Grand Chase Classic with you? Fuck, I would love to, but I'm busy on that day. And all the other days. I think I'm just busy for the rest of my life, is what I'm trying to say. Just bad timing. Yo, I got the crystal fucking flower earrings. That shit's fire. What do I want, man? What do I want, man? Guess flat damage is what I want, man. Professor Oak dropping mad advice as he banging the shit out of Mr. Mime. I have a lot of questions and I'm not sure I want any of them answered. You ever feel like that? No, not really. Damn, must just be a me thing then. It's all good. I'm used to being the weird one out. The odd one. Finish all your work shit in 2 hours, so you get 6 hours to game? Holy shit. How does he do it? How can one man be so productive? Moved back into your parents in July? Hell yeah. Assuming that was what you wanted in order to, like, save up money or do something else. If that was not the case, please refer to my other option, which is, oh no. What's the goal with the account? I don't know. Have fun, fuck bitches. My current goal is to kill Lucid. I like to keep things simple. Keep it simple, stupid. I feel like Lucid will probably take me a little while. I'm reasonable. Mushroom Shrine Channel 9. Don't mind if I do. Solo? I have a friend that I'm probably going to end up playing with to do it. I haven't done anything with her in a long time, and I feel kind of bad. And she also needs Lucid as well. She's like a 20k something, 25k stat Corsair or something. She's never cleared Lucid, and she needs Lucid gear now as well. So I'm probably going to duo Lucid with her at some point. I guess it was intentional for moving back home. Parents just want you to closer to them. I was living in Richmond at the time, now you're back in Chicago. I mean, as long as you're tight with your family, that seems pretty chill. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you gotta be careful, you know, if it's like something you don't want, and you're being forced to in a way. But it seems like you're chill with it, and you're about it, so I'm happy for you, man. And that's like if you ever get in a situation where you're unhappy with your current situation, just have the knowledge of knowing that it's not permanent, right? And you can change it. Summoning in Dokkan, Prage. Hey man, good luck. Good luck. Hope you get many full power 4s. Of the LR variety. I'm not trying to debate you. I support you. And everything you stand for, my good sir. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. I guess I go back to Stairway. Burn through a lot of your savings during the 4 months you're unemployed, so getting to live without worrying about rent, food, and cleaning just help mentally. Yeah, man, for sure. I totally understand that. As somebody who has been living off of savings for, like, their last, like, almost 2 years now, obviously, some YouTube income that I do get helps cover some of my credit card debt, but, like, obviously I can't pay it all off, so knowing that I have a place to stay at least helps, but it's not the easiest thing to tackle every single day of my life. Some days are good, some days are bad. But having that security is really good, is what I'm trying to say. And I totally understand that, and I'm happy for you, man. And then you got a better job at the old company you used to work at, and it's work from home. Yeah, that sounds fucking chill. Sounds like you're on the up and up, and that's what we like to hear. Everybody always talks about the bounce back. Shit. I guess it's real. Much like the One Piece. Not that I would know. Fuck this banner, man. Gonna guess it didn't go well. Who was saying, are we there yet? I don't know, man. This marksman has some choice words. I like leaving the voice lines on in this game because it seems like every class, or at least pretty much every class, has like horrible voiceovers now. And I love how cringe they are, so I leave them on. He's just very edgy, okay? Let him be. Or maybe he's just really concerned about getting to his destination. You never know. I'll stay here one more level, then go Sahel. Fuck it. Fuck it. Ever since I sent you the Vietnamese playlist, you've updated it. If it's the actual playlist, then it should update. But if you just sent me a million songs in a specific order, then it's not going to update. But I don't think that's what you did. I'm keeping it a stack with you. I think you sent me a playlist. In which case it will update. Worry not, my mans. Ugh. I don't want to stay here anymore, but I guess I have to. LeBron James, yo, what's up? You mainin LeBron James and Multiverse when it comes back, or what? Loki never played Multiverses? Yeah, neither did I, but as far as fighting games go, it looked like probably one of the ones I would have enjoyed the most. Maybe it was a scheme to get me to listen to it. Yo, I'll listen to it. Just relink it to me, I'll listen to it 100%. Because I got some things I have to do today after I stop streaming. But this evening, when I'm going to relax, I'll throw on your Vietnamese playlist and I will fucking just vibe. Hopefully it is a viber of a list. Because if it's not, then that's going to be awkward. But it's okay, we'll make it work. Hello, Rimu. How you doing? Didn't look too bad, just never really got around to playing it. Yeah, same. I know one of my old friends used to really enjoy Multiverse a lot. But I just think I was too absorbed into the Lost Ark clutches. Doing good. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Considering the circumstances life has thrust upon me, I'm doing aight. Just linked it, and if it isn't a vibe, then I have shit music taste. I mean, doesn't mean you have shit music taste. It just means the mood I'm in is not matching with the mood of the playlist. Come on. Don't gatekeep yourself on music, bro. You like Soulfist because of me? Thank you? Well, shit. Soulfist is, like, definitely one of the classes of all time. So, you're welcome. Multiverses was mid IMO, but you have a major bias towards Smash. I mean, I can see that if you're, like, a melee player, I guess. But if you're, like, newer Smash player, I don't know how you could have a bias towards Smash. To the point of, like, blaming Multiverses, at least, I mean. Because I think the thing I liked about, or liked the look of about Multiverses was the accessibility of it for, like, the normal person, right? And it's like, sometimes I think What if I tried to play Street Fighter 6? Because I think Street Fighter 6 has done a really good job of, like, making something that had a very high barrier to entry feel less monumental, is the word I'm looking for. With the whole modern control scheme and shit. Just saying my music taste is bang. That's why you should guaranteed to vibe to it. Gotcha. Soulfist Arcana is the most fun classes in Lost Ark. Hmm? I'm sure a lot of people would disagree, but hey, that's what an opinion is. Everybody's got one. I like Soulfist. Shit. If I didn't like Soulfist, I wouldn't have spent the last 2 years of my life playing it, right? Or maybe I wouldn't. I'm just a fucking freak. Both are very valid options. You also played Multiversus, but it was a bit too shallow in comparison to Smash. Well, like I said, if you're like a melee player, I can see that, but if you're like an ultimate player, I don't understand how that opinion could be like formed, right? And I don't mean that in like a gatekeepery way. I just mean like Ultimate is literally born on shallowizing the gameplay of Melee, right? I know that's not a real word, but it is now, motherfucker. And yes, I agree, Soulfist is best class, which is why I play it. Can't play Multiversus because I don't have Pichu, respectfully. Honestly, fair enough, you know? Everybody has their make or breaks. And I think that's a good one. Am I leveling a Wind Archer? No, this is a Marksman. I'm not really doing it for any reason other than I don't have a Marksman leveled and I need 140 Legion levels to hit 5.5k Legion. And I didn't feel like grinding on my Nightwalker, so here we are. Is my soul fist stacked to level 10 gems? I have 2 level 7 cooldown gems. I think it's on Tempest Blast and Palm. I don't remember what level 7s I have. I probably should just upgrade them to 10 so they just look better, but I don't know, man. Maybe if I get lucky on my con weapon. Maybe. I'm gonna go find food, so I'll be around later if I'm streaming. Probably not gonna be streaming too much longer. Maybe an hour or so. Maybe 2 hours if we're feeling real spicy. But hopefully you acquire food, and I'll see you around. Glad you could make at least one of the streams. There will be many more to come, mark my words. Even 1580 for 4 to 5 weeks, still haven't touched a con. I mean, you're really not missing much. I don't think there's anything crazy about it. Though you should probably... Oh, excuse me. You should probably at least be doing Gate 1 and 2 for the eyeballs, so you could start slowly working on your set. Because Gate 1 and 2 are like 0 mechanics. You just hit the boss until it dies. Watching MS is pretty relaxing. I mean, this is like premier second monitor content. Like, I'm already premier second monitor content. Hold on, I have to play Call of Duty. I'm honestly one of the greatest who have ever done it. Like, I'm second monitor content king, but this game fucking... yeah. It's built for it. Yes, I can go to Roids, question mark? One monitor Andy. You are a fucking soldier. Truly. Did they nerf the amount of XP security camera gives? I feel like that shit used to give way more XP. New pass gonna be 1580. Is that confirmed? Or is it still just kind of a copium most likely? Is the source trust me, bro? Yeah, that's what I should have asked. Sorry. Why use many words when few do the trick? Twitter just now? That's fucking lit, bro. On God, FR. If that's the case, I'm trusting you. Doesn't show the 1580 milestone though. I'd be interested to see the rewards. Wonder if they're gonna end up teasing that later today, or they're gonna save it for tomorrow. Might just be 1540 stop, but then you get the chest for... If it's like that, then it's only a 1540 power pass, right? Does it say 1580 express, or does it say 1540 express with support to 1580? Because both of those are very different things. It states 1580? Okay, then it's 1580. Because if it was one of those, like, support boxes, it would say support up to 1580. And, like, prior passes, where you'd have, like, a 1490 pass with support up to 1520 or whatever, right? They just didn't update the image, got you. Well, making sure they have their promotional stuff, you know, updated is probably not high priority. After all, who needs that shit, right? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, little bro, think they updating their images. Does Express always come with a power pass? No, it doesn't. And I don't remember if they said they were giving us another power pass with it, but I assume they will. Just because it'd kind of be weird for them not to. Primareja's starting to tank. Sad. I listed all mine at 37 for a while because I was on the hopium train that fish would stop going down. And then fish didn't stop going down. Now I have a shitload of Arrejos in like 37 gold jail. Hopefully they don't go down lower than 35 on West. They didn't say anything about Power Pass. They usually don't on the Express image. But like in the patch notes, like the roadmap patch notes, typically they mention when they give out Power Passes and when they're planning on running growth events. So I just wonder if it's in there and I just don't remember, which is very possible. Facing major loss now. You craft them when they were 47, they're 44. God damn. You must have done the classic buy high, sell low. You just got unlucky. It happens. Rip my MVP buff. Tragic. One more level here and we get to go to Furballs. Woo! Need the ocean liner QOL ASAP. I'm surprised we still haven't gotten it. I feel like it's been months. And they're just holding out that specific QOL. Which is like, okay, I guess. Maybe they just forgot. Main reason you hate Elgasha? I just hate Elgasha because I don't like the town layout. It's also bright as shit. Lock me in a dark room with no light. That's where I thrive. Layout is doggy. Yeah. Furball time. Woo! What burning is this map? 50%? What kind of fucked up world am I living in? I feel like me not dropping my combo is more important than CCing. And they said it was one of the biggest updates of the Voldyke patch. Being able to click on a fucking button to take you to the boat map from anywhere is the biggest part of a patch. That's crazy. I'll be the first to say it. I'm so brave. That's fucking crazy. I feel like people just start typing shit sometimes and they just don't stop typing when they really should have stopped typing. Bid you up to 1k on a legendary pack? Fuck, bro, who cares? It's 1k. Let the Makoko have their 300 gold split. You'll be happy with your weakened cockle siding, and they'll be happy with their 300 gold split. It's the circle of life, man. $10k for a legendary pack? Damn, you paid $10k for a random pack? If you still need a couple cards, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, but I stopped paying a lot for random packs when I was down to like 1 or 2 things that I needed. I just felt like it felt way too shitty. $1k for a selector and you're complaining? How about you fucking ligma balls, bro? What the hell? I think the cheapest selector I've ever gotten was like 20k. Majority of mine I paid over 50k. Random packs still drop from a Rayhod? They should. I don't know why they wouldn't. Good morning, Gamer. What's up, Jake the Snake? How you doing, man? The highest you've seen so far is 3k for a fucking selector, dude? There's no way. Maybe I've just always been in every unluckiest run ever that has the world's most richest people who also understand the value of finishing cards. But dead ass, I think like my cheapest selector is like 18k gold. And the majority of them I paid like 50k. And the most expensive one I ever bought was like 98k. When I was going for LOS, if a selector pack dropped, I clicked the bid button until I either won it or I ran out of gold. Because you can't put a price on me being one card closer to being done with that fucking shit. And I don't regret paying what I did for it. Do the selectors now have Theamine in it? Or Kadan? Because if they do, maybe I'll start buying selectors again. Big chillin' just working your life away? I feel it, man. We're just salarymen here, am I right? Clocked in, you and me, we're the same. I'm out here in the fucking leaf-ray forest killing dark rashes. I'm doing, honestly, community's work. Complaining that, which is why you're complaining they only bid you up to 3K. I mean, I get it. I'm mostly just like fucking amazed. Chief Tomato loves my service. Fuck yeah, he does. Me and Chief fucking Tomato Paste go way back. Go way back to the PQ part of the 6-star events where he scammed me out of 50 million meso for flying. Piece of shit. Got all your selectors for less than 10K? Yeah, I know. You're the luckiest man to ever live. Might as well be speaking a different language when I'm talking about MapleStory. Bro, I don't know. I'm killing furballs. I'm doing community service. There's an NPC in this town called, like, fucking Chief Tomako or some shit. Just call him Chief Tomato for short, you know? I think you'll pick it up faster than you think, bud. This ain't no Path of Exile. We ain't talking about Adziri or Uber Adziri or Uber Shaper. Uber fucking Elder. Where's my pet? Fuck. Fuck do I need a pet for? I don't need these furballs. There's def 10, 15 selectors just chilling in your account, never to be used. Yeah, until you come back and then start playing again, then they'll get used. You're just working towards things in different ways. It's all good. Got 3 fatal Fate of Lazin's 3 Umar last week. Used 5 selectors for PM Mommy. I'm missing, like, a lot of Galators. Like, an obscene amount of Galators. I still only have the single Theamine that the Kyangal shop gave me. I'm still missing, like, 5 Kadans. Basically, my cards have not changed since Kyangal came out. And if the selectors have Theamine in them now, I want to kind of get them so I can work on KLC 30, so I just have it. Because all I'm missing is fucking Theamine. And Kadan I would like to finish just for the demon damage, but it's not like a big deal. Much rather prioritize Theamine. Mush Shrine 1103. Can I get this level before he pops the MVP? Who knows? No, definitely not going to get this level before the MVP gets popped. It's fine, my combo doesn't really matter. Get one more combo orb and leave. Actually, I can get the level. That combo orb gave me 10%. Yeah. Put on a sick green hat. Hell yeah, dude. Sure. Sure. We take that IA. Yeah, that's just an augment. This is Puppet. Bro, they deleted their tweet. That's funny as fuck. You saw something you shouldn't have seen. They probably realized, oh shit, we didn't update the image, we gotta update it. New 1580 was too good. I still think it's most likely going to be 1580, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. You know what I mean? I think most likely if they just didn't upgrade the graphic at all, they probably should do that. That's kind of why I was making fun of them earlier about it. It's like the bare minimum thing you should probably do is update the fucking graphic. Does KR have a 1580 pass? I don't fucking know. Probably. Now the source really is just trust me, bro. Just like it was written in the scrolls, man. I think KR got a 1580 with Soul Eater. And if they didn't, then they should have. Because if you're telling me KR hasn't gotten a 1580, the fucking Smilegate is smoking something. Something strong. And then make a sharpshooter for 1580. I think that's a pretty good choice. I think sharpshooter's pretty cool. 2 good specs, can't complain. Got a cool bird. What more do you want? Don't have the funds to make the character early for rest build up. I don't think I've ever prepped a character with rest bonus. Just cause I'm fucking lazy. Man, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. And also, it's like the benefit you get is just so minor. Doesn't really bother me. Basically, I'm saying don't worry about it. You're fine, buddy boy. Would be dope if a rune would spawn. We're so close to being done with leveling. Has my roster changed since the start? No, not really. I just add new classes to it as they come out, and I make them, but the order I've made my characters in is the order that they're in. And I don't think I'll ever change them, just because I like knowing when I made a character. But it happens to be the order that my top 6 is in. If that makes sense. I'm a creature of habit. I make the thing, and I'm chill with the thing. How far am I pushing this character? I'm just gonna get it to 141 and be done with it, I think. Because, I mean, at this point, I'm basically just done with the character already. Once you get it to Kentaurus, the shit just is, like, basically done. You have a guild to join? I mean, I have a guild that I can join. I just don't bother doing it on characters that I'm not pushing above, comma, 200. Because for some reason you can't join a guild until like level 100 or some shit, right? I don't understand that. So since you can't join it super early on, I just don't bother unless I'm pushing the character to 200, at least. Don't know what's going on, but the music is nice and chill. I mean, there's not much to say. I'm basically just doing a chaos dungeon. Not entirely, but that's a good equivalent that you would understand. MapleStory is like one of the greatest second monitor games of all time. So you combine that with one of the greatest second monitor content creators of all time. I mean, this is just a great combo overall. Just watching Josh Strife Hayes troll reaction videos. This is much more soothing. I used to be super into Josh Strife. His videos were good. Haven't watched them in a minute. You may have just given me something to scour through the backlog. That's the end game, though. This is literally just like leveling alts. This is just something I wanted to get done today. And I didn't feel like leveling or meso farming on my main, so this is what we decided to do. Oh my god, and we got a good Poyo and Frito portal. Oh shit, it's 10:30 already? I've been streaming this for 3 hours? I don't think I'm gonna have any time to do anything else. I'm not even gonna have time to finish this. I have to go get ready and get ready to go out and meet someone. So I guess I'll finish this later. Get my level, then I'm gonna go. I will go get ready. Next stream there will surely be Lost Ark. Maybe. Okay, I leveled. I am going to go get ready and do the things that I gotta do. I will see you all later. XOXO, Gossip Girl.